Hey, my friends, welcome to a conversation with Matthew Sanchez, the podcast produced and created by MSW Productions. Well, Pastor Luke.
How you doing, Mr. Matthew?
How you doing, Mr. Luke?
I'm great.
I'm so glad that you're here in Columbus, Georgia.
Thank you very much. It's an honor.
Oh, well, it's an honor to have you here. I'm
you.
so glad that people will get to hear a little bit about what you're doing for people who don't know, who are living in a rock. If they don't know, they got to be living under a rock because you're Pastor Luke.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and for the people that do know, I hope that this interview is a little bit rare because I want to know more about you as Luke. That makes sense?
Yes.
And you've written a book called Finding God Every Day.
Yes.
I love this book. This is such a nice book, nice colors. It's very kid vibe. I mean, you have just done a wonderful job. Your mom was explaining to me that the process and how it worked and all these things, and you're doing it.
It took some time, but we did it. Yeah.
You did it. How do you feel that you wrote a book? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel blessed because, I'm accomplishing something that a lot of kids around my age, they don't have the opportunity or they can't do it.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And like, do you kind of pat yourself on the back like, I wrote a book?
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this is big. And instead of me writing like a regular kid's book, it's really thin, like
this
A, B, C, D.
Right.
Instead, it's a 90-day devotion.
Right, which is important because your goal is to what? For people when they read this, what is your goal?
My goal is to first get on the New York Times bestseller list.
In the name of Jesus, it'll happen.
Yes, and for kids to learn more about God.
Okay.
And for them to know about God if they don't know Jesus.
And why do you think a lot of kids don't know God?
Because because in the generation that I'm in, it's all about playing Roblox, going on TikTok, going on Instagram, going on YouTube, making YouTube videos, but you don't even know who Jesus is. Saying that Jesus is fake, but you don't even know who Jesus is. So that's why I wrote this book.
Well, see, I just love this. I love this. You're so wise. Yes. How old are you, Luke?
I literally just turned 9 on June 23rd.
23rd, you said?
Yes.
Well, happy belated birthday.
Thank you very much.
What did you do on your birthday?
We, we went to Chicago to have some
Love
time.
Chicago.
To have some time with our family. Went to my auntie's house. They got me a little birthday cake. We went to a restaurant. My mom surprised me with almost all of the waiters, happy birthday to you. I was like, whoa.
And so what are you expecting in this new age? Because you're getting older now. And a lot of the people that know you as a little bit shorter. You're not as short anymore.
Yes.
So what are you expecting in this older age?
This older age, like in the age that I'm in right now, or the next age?
No, this age that you are right now. What
I'm
are you
expecting more opportunities, more preaching opportunities, and just more opportunities for me to get from God so that I can just have a great time at the age that I'm at right now because you never know when you grow up. There's a bunch of things that's coming that you don't even know how to do. So
right.
I just want to enjoy it right now at this early age.
Well, you're pretty wise for your age, Luke. Like, there's something about you that just feels older than what you are. Do you get that a lot? Do people say you have an old soul?
A bunch of people. Literally every preaching engagement that I have. It was this one man, he came up to the altar when I was preaching. He said, oh, you better preach. Old soul. Yes, sir. You better preach.
So you do feel like you have an old soul. And you listen to old music too, because I saw a video of you listening to a song that sounded very old. You listen to old music too?
Sometimes, yes.
Who's your favorite artist?
Gospel, any.
A gospel. Let's do gospel first.
I'm gonna give it to Kirk Franklin, Donnie McClurkin. When I was little, Donnie McClurkin, he was the GOAT. I love it. Okay. His favorite song is "We Fall Down, We Get Up." That's my favorite song.
But he's still the GOAT. You think he's still the GOAT? Not no more.
Now in this generation that I am in, I think our generation of Kirk Franklin is Ty Tribbett.
Yeah.
I love Ty Tribbett.
Okay. I like that. I definitely like Jonathan McReynolds. I think he's a great.
Yeah.
I think he was at the award show you were at in Chicago, I believe, or some kind of.
BCI.
Yeah, I think was he there at the award show?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I love Jonathan McReynolds. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, he was there.
Mm-hmm.
He sung the song "Cycles" for us.
That's right. Right. Jonathan McReynolds. He's so fun. Tell me this, Pastor Luke. What is it like being you right now?
Being me, I just love being me because I like being different because I don't always want to copy people because my dad always teaches me that for you to do your own things instead of trying to be like someone else, be yourself. Yes.
And how are you able to be yourself so comfortably?
It's comfortable because sometimes I might get bullied, but I just know that God is making all this happen. So that's what makes me stay myself and I'm not turning back.
I got so many questions I want to ask you.
Take your time. It's good with me.
I got so many questions I want to ask you, but I think the one that is most exciting to me is that how often do you preach?
Maybe twice a year. But it's still good to me because either way, I'm still preaching about God.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And do you ever get nervous or anything if you're on stage or?
If I'm on a stage that I have been on before, I'm not nervous. Well, sometimes I might be a little nervous because every crowd that I go to gets bigger and bigger. So sometimes it gets scary to me because I'm like, oh, I'm really scared what happens if they talk about me. But that's why me and my mom, we always pray before I do any opportunity.
Yeah, I love that. That. Tell me your favorite Bible story.
My favorite Bible story is David and Goliath, for sure.
Why is that your favorite?
Because as I'm young age, that's exactly why my favorite scripture is 1 Timothy 4:12, because the people that was looking down on David that he can't do it, no, you're too young, but when he threw that shot, he got him. Yes.
And when did you start learning the Bible? I know obviously it was an early age, but
it was so crazy because when my mom told me the story, because when you get older, the videos that they show you and the pictures that's who is that? That's not me. But my mom been telling everybody that I was at a young age, and it's a great story. We was driving somewhere. I think it was to the church on a Sunday. And it was this, I think it was like a Catholic church. And, those Catholic churches, they have a big Jesus figure.
And then on the cross.
Yeah, on the cross. And then on that day, I was like, Mommy, Jesus. And at that time, my mom, she almost taught, she didn't even teach me anything about Jesus. I was saying things I was saying scriptures that they didn't taught me. And
so you always had this kind of knowing that Jesus was real and in your heart.
Yes.
Right. And who were you watching as a young age that you really admired that loved
as
Jesus?
A young age, I don't just at that time I didn't just like Donnie McClurkin as a singer. I used to watch him preaching.
His sermons too. Wow.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that.
Yes. And
where's his church at? Do you know where his church is located?
I don't know.
Me either. I didn't know he had a church. Honestly, I thought he was just a singer.
Yeah.
And so you admired him as a young age, as a
Yes.
preacher and as an artist.
Yes, he actually commented on one of my videos. I got so happy. I got so happy.
Wow.
I used to call him Uncle
Uncle
Donnie. Uncle Donnie. I used to call him Uncle Donnie.
Have you ever met him in person?
No.
Well, maybe one day you will. Maybe he'll buy your book.
Maybe.
And he'll read it or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me, you're in school, and how do you navigate school? Like, how do you, because you do have a lot of followers online, and you have like millions of people that just watch you year after year after year. How do you navigate that and still stay true to who you are?
It's different part of me. It's like, I like to call it like different characters. Like there is a churchy quartet Luke, a preacher Luke, and there's a regular kid Luke. And I like to call it going to kid mode instead of preacher mode.
Okay.
Because it was this one day that I just straight up took away the microphone when it was dismissal, because the lady, she'll always say, like, whatever, like James, you're going home. And then one day I just took the mic, just straight up went off preaching. Yeah, I gave them a whole sermon. And then the kid was like, is he good? I'm like, oh, just let me preach, you know?
How do your friends respond to you when you do that? How do they act when you do that?
I mean, like, now that I'm older, they understand me more, and they be like, oh my gosh, like, it's this one person at my school that every day we walk past each other. Yo, that's the little dude from Instagram. That's the little dude from Instagram. He's so cool. Yo, bro, you gonna let me go on your Instagram with you? I'm like, maybe one day, but I don't think right now.
Yeah. Because I don't think you were trying to be famous. You were just being you. It sounded like it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to to show off, because my dad always tell me to not show off, because it's not about you, it's about Jesus.
Yeah. So you now, this has become more of a ministry than it is about you being an influencer, correct? I love that. Luke, your Instagram, not just your Instagram, but your social media pages collectively reach millions of people for like the whole year. Year after year after year, they just reach millions of people.
Yeah, literally, we just hit 500,000 followers. It's a blessing.
Yeah, and how do you feel? How does that make you feel that you have all these people watching you?
It makes me feel like blessed, because I know I've been saying those are my emotions, because that me being blessed is one of my favorite emotions, because, you know, I'm being blessed by God.
Right,
so,
right. Yeah. And what is your goal? What is your goal with all these followers? Like, what do you want to do with your accounts and this? Because it's really a ministry. If you ask me, I think it's a ministry.
Yeah.
What do you eventually hope that 10 years from now you'll end up?
10 years from now, so I'll be 19. Oof.
Okay.
At 19, at 19 years old, I think from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube to Facebook, we can make it like a whole big ministry. So then of people following me, they can work with me.
Really? And what are your goals with that? What do you want to do with all these followers? Do you want to write more books, or you want to be on TV? What do you want to do?
Well, write more books and be on TV. I mean, like, it's not my decision, it's God's will. So if I'm not on any more TV shows, I'm good with it. I'm just following by God's will. So
just being obedient.
Yeah, just being obedient.
Well, I love that. Well, hopefully those come true. I mean, hopefully you do write more books, and you eventually do get your TV show, and maybe you'll meet Tyler Perry.
Yes.
Maybe you'll meet Tyler Perry and he'll offer you a show.
Yeah, I really want to meet Tyler Perry.
Right.
I love Medea. Medea is such a good show. I love it.
Well, we just love Tyler Perry. He's just so smart.
Yes.
He's so smart and so cool. And what he's done in Atlanta is just a blessing.
And the important part is that he loves Jesus.
Yeah,
so
and then you probably could be on the Churchy show again.
Yes.
With Kev on stage.
It was such a great opportunity to be on Church with Kev on stage because, Kev on stage, he went to basically all over the country. He went to Orlando. He came to my church. Maybe he'll probably go to Detroit. If he going to Detroit, what up, though? I'm going. What up, though?
So that's the goal. I mean, that seems like that's the goal. Other than being obedient to what God has in front of you, you do eventually want a TV show and you want to write more books and meet Tyler Perry, hopefully, and do some things like that. That's correct, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, I think that sounds. Hopefully that works. I hope it works. It will work.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What's the coolest places you've been able to go because you are this pastor online?
The coolest place that I was able to go. It's 2 places. Actually, it's 3 places. The first place is the Jim for Hudson show.
Yes, yeah, that was pretty fun.
I like to call it.
I think she's your friend. I think y'all are friends now at this point because you've been there several times.
Yeah, and I like to call it my second home.
Okay, I love that.
And,
I love that.
My second one, all 3 of them is in L.A. My second one is the show called Churchy that I was on with Kev on stage.
Yes.
That was such a good show. He's so funny. I love him. And the last show is American Idol. It was such a blessing. I met Mr. Luke, Mr. Lionel. I forgot the lady in the middle, but she's sweet.
I think it was Carrie. Who's the lady?
Yes, Miss Carrie.
Carrie Underwood, your brother said it.
Yeah,
Carrie Underwood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Carrie Underwood.
I met Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest.
Yes. He's over everything. I'm like, yo, he's literally the GOAT. He's literally the GOAT. He could get you anywhere. If I ask him, hey, I wanted to make this show called Luke Talks. And then, he can make anything happen.
He can make it happen. He can make it happen. Luke, tell me, because I know not every day is fun all the time. And I know there's some days that are hard for you. Mm-hmm. What do you do on the bad days? How do you handle those bad days?
Those bad days, in one of these devotionals, it tells them about it. When I have bad days, my brother Trey, shout out to him, I love him. My brother Trey, he always tells me to, Luke, stop, get down on your knees and pray.
And why is that important?
That's important because, sometimes you might get in trouble from your parents that they don't want you to talk to them because, it might be a little bit bad situation. And sometimes your brothers, they're disappointed of you too. But something about my brother Trey, even if he's disappointed in me or not, he always tells me, bro, you need to repent, or bro, get down on your knees and pray.
I love that. I love that they hold you accountable like that.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like your family means everything to you.
Yes, my family.
How important is your family to you?
It's really important because they always look up for me.
Yes.
It was this one time we was at a park, and then this little kid, he was talking about me, and then he threw a punch at me, and then my brother Isaac and Trey, they literally was playing basketball, right? Isaac at that time, he was playing soccer, so he was on the soccer field, practicing his move. Trey, he's a basketball player. He plays basketball. Basketball people like that like to, hoop.
Right.
Then they heard me crying. And then I saw both of them. Both of them said, then both of them, they ran. I never saw them run as fast. They ran so fast.
They were protecting you.
And then the big brother, they tried to get on my other big brother.
This was a scene.
Yeah, it was a big scene.
My Lord.
The big brother of that other kid was trying to get on my big brothers because he thought that he was for my brothers was for the fight the little boy.
Right. This was a mess.
It was a mess. It
Y'all,
was a mess.
I hope y'all pray for him afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because some people are just some
people they don't know what they're doing.
No, they don't. Some people just have a lot of anger inside of them.
Yes.
If you had the opportunity to sit beside Jesus, what would you ask him?
Almost everybody that I interviewed, they asked me this question.
Really?
It's so hard to like answer because there's so many things I want to ask Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So
give me 3 things. Give me 3 questions you would ask him.
One thing will be, how can I be more wise and how can I stop being bad?
Okay.
The second thing is...
That's a really good question, actually. That's probably a lot of questions kids your age have or want to know.
The second question is, why was the little gold thing, I forgot what it's called, that like if somebody touched it, they just straight up died? Okay. I will ask them, why is it so important?
Well, I love that. That's where your mind goes.
The third thing is, my question would be, how bad, I know it felt bad, but like how disappointed were you was in Judas when he betrayed you? Yeah.
9-year-olds are not asking that question.
Yeah.
Well, I love that. That's what you think about.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that. When somebody comes up to you in public, and I'm probably sure that happens a lot, and they say, Luke, your videos help me. They have encouraged me. They have made me happy on bad days. How does that make you feel? And then what is your response to them?
My response to them is that, thank you for watching my videos. It's such a blessing, and I'm grateful to God that somebody got touched by what I said, by a 9-year-old, because 9-year-olds, they just about, like what I said, Roblox, TikTok, all of that. Yeah. But it's crazy that a 9-year-old touched like a grown woman or a grown man, and I'm grateful to God about that. Yeah, and those opportunities happen.
Yeah, I think it's crazy that we think that 9-year-olds can't touch us in that way, because I think we can all learn from each other. Of course, using discernment, because not everybody that says everything is not good.
One time I was watching this little kid that was preaching. He was saying that a bunch of people be like, what can he say to me? Like what can this boy preach to me? But this time it's different, because this time a little boy, a 9-year-old, is touching somebody with God's power. Right. Not your power, God's power.
Right. Well, I love this. It almost is a responsibility in some sorts, because you can't just say anything. You have to make sure that you hold this standard in a way for other kids, because they're watching you now. It's kind of like a mentor for other kids they don't even know.
Yes.
Yeah. Does that feel like it's a responsibility, or how does that feel?
It feels like it's a responsibility and not. Because the responsibility part is that, your job is, my mom and my dad always tell me that, for example, clean your room is not a responsibility, it's a job. And the responsibility is a job. So, the job and responsibility part is that, you have to keep somebody up when they're down. And the part that I think is not responsibility of that is that, some people, they don't have to do that, but they did it.
Right. Look, I want you to imagine for me. I just want you to imagine. Let's imagine that we're talking to a room full of young people your age, who probably don't know God, or maybe they're struggling with God, and they probably are sad in some way. What are you saying to them that will encourage them?
I would say that you have to, just be with God, so that have more relationship with God. Like, for example, for you to pray more, because prayer is a great way to get to God. It's not just reading the Bible, and that you just have to love God, and that's a great way for you to have a relationship with Jesus too. If you don't have a relationship with Jesus, that means you can go to a friend or a family member of yours that do know Jesus, so then you can learn from them and get inspiration, right?
Inspiration.
And get inspiration from that person.
I love that.
And and the last part that I'll say is that you're built for this.
I love that. I love that. If you could leave a message, this is a fun question to ask, to your future self 20 years from now. 20 years from now. That's a long time from now.
It's a long time.
What would you tell your future self?
Ooh, to my future self. I would say that, how you doing? How you doing, sir? Now, what's my church called so that I can meet you over there? What's it called? Luke Baptist Ministries. I would love to meet you there.
Okay. So you would basically invite him to church?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well, I love that. I love that. That's what you would tell your future self.
Yes.
You invite him to church.
Yes.
I love that, Pastor Luke. You're a smart man. You're a smart man.
Thank you.
Pastor Luke, tell me, where can people get your book?
You can get it for pre-order right now.
Right, because
before September 8th, when the real books come out. For pre-order everywhere where books are sold.
Because that New York Times is calling your name.
Yes,
it's calling your name.
It's calling my name, and all I gotta do is, how you doing? I'm coming for you. Okay. I'm coming for you.
Okay. Wow, I love this. Pastor Luke, I've had so much fun talking to you, and I can't hope you got to come back. You got to come back so we can talk. And I'm so glad that we had this time. And I just love hanging out with you.
Thank you.
You're so fun. Thank you, Pastor Luke.
Thank you.
Brought to you by MSW Productions.